council meeting to order. First item on the agenda, payables, payroll comp time. Any questions?
So we'll move to approve payroll and comp time.
I have a motion from Bill to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second from Ashley. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed?
And then,
Motion carries.
Madam President, could we also get a motion that, should any bills come in tomorrow, we can get those cut out of this year's budget as well? I would make that motion.
I have a motion by Ashley to go ahead and pay any bills that come in prior to the end of the year. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Barry. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next item, travel ordinance. Gratuities been changed to 20%. Per diems 100 versus 75. If you're traveling in the city, none of the meals are included. And conference was 75, which is low. Uber has been added. Also, I would say that, and this is the ordinance.
Yes.
Second reading. We
Yes.
need to change a couple names on
We
the
did,
second
yes.
reading.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
Bill let me know, and I got it changed, so it's changed in the book, it's correct.
Okay. So that is travel ordinance 2025-14. Any questions on the travel ordinance?
Just one.
You have a
Just
question?
just a clarification.
Yes, William?
Like made on the P card, is that?
The P card is a card that we have through AIM, and it's a credit card.
Okay.
We actually, by going through AIM, then we're able to get a refund sometimes, by using the card, so, yep.
Thank you.
Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right, any other questions on ordinance number 2025-14, Town of Fremont travel ordinance? Do I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second from Ash. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to waive second reading?
So moved.
I have a motion by Bill. Do I have a second? Second by Scott. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Nepotism forms.
Yes, I just needed the minutes that you'll be signing the nepotism forms for 2025.
Okay, we will put in the minutes. We will be signing the nepotism forms. And we'll just sign those when this meeting's over. Generator contract.
Yes, those are for 2 generators that the wastewater has, and then also for the generator that we take care of over here next door. It's a 5-year contract. It's saves us money by going with 5 years, which is $19,000 something on the contract. So Jimmy recommended going that route.
Okay, so we're looking at a 5-year generator contract, $19,633.35. 5-year semi-annual. It includes full service and inspection with an oil sample, which is about the best you can get. Any questions on got a question by Barry.
Do we have the generator at the water plant on that?
I don't think that one is on here,
I
no.
don't think it is either.
This is the spider, and Spring Street. I'd have to go back and pull that, see that that one came in at a different time than these, so it probably has its own contract.
As long as it's got a contract?
Yeah, it must have a contract,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, and this just shows
Just
the
the,
lift station, yeah. WWTP wastewater plant. Any other questions? Do I have a motion to approve the generator contract for 5 years?
So moved.
Motion by Barry, do I have a second?
second.
Second by Ashley, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Year-end purchases.
So we have several of those, right now. Something else could come in tomorrow, but, what we have right now, and I guess we should need to probably do them separately. We have the building purchase, that would be, for $112,500. That would be the first one. I don't know if you want to do it all in one motion or how you want to do it. Probably that one should be done separately.
I agree.
Yeah, and then we can move on to the others.
Okay, so we're looking at a building purchase, which is the average of the two appraisals, one at 110,000, one at 115, average being 112.5. Any questions or comments on a building purchase? Do I have a motion to move forward with the building purchase at 112.5?
So moved.
I have a motion by Bill, do I have a second?
No second.
I have a second by Scott, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And then in relation to that too, if we could make a motion to have Linda sign any and all necessary paperwork outside of the meeting.
Do I have a motion that allows me to sign the necessary paperwork for that building purchase outside of the meeting?
So moved.
I have a motion by Barry, do I have a second by Ashley, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Then a couple other, let's see, we have, the mural. The one mural is $14,250. The second mural did come in and that's at $13,500, two separate buildings. Going back to the first building for the mural, it's $14,250. We will have some building repairs to that to get the canvas ready, $12,075. And, so those three things plus a desk set up new, for Joe, which would be from Bassett's for $9,600. And that's what we have to date right now. Everything else you approved at the last council meeting.
Any questions?
I do have a comment on the murals. What we would be doing is we're still looking for grants for that. It's just this with holiday season, the tourism bureau. I know she said she did have some grant monies available for that. I reached out, the holidays, just hard to get all that information around, so we'll still work on that. But this would be the most it would be on there.
And the main thing is to get as much grant money as we can. Because there's almost gotta be something, not for the fact that it'll make the downtown look a little better, but with the door area, maybe it will attract people, because there'll be something they can look at as they walk around. I mean, most people want something to look at.
And the one artist, she did the, Orland, over there in Orland. The other artist, just finished up the one at the Y. So, they both have done things locally in the county.
I love the idea of sprucing it up. The only concern that I have, not to be negative, the only concern that I have is that we're putting money into a different property owner's building.
Well, that's why you have the easement. That's kind of like the facade grant, so, which you have to have an easement on that as well. The easement for this will be a 10-year agreement, because that's what our understanding is, the life of the paint. So that way, if the property is sold, somebody can't come out, paint over what we, or get rid of what we've got. That will stay there for that period of time.
My concern is that other building owners downtown will come forward and say, you put 12,000 into that building in the facade. I want you to pay for this and I'll give you an easement on this.
But I don't think they'll do that, because you're looking at the side of a building versus some of those, for example, Edward Jones, all you've got there to look at's the front.
And
So, yeah,
And that was Edward Jones was a facade grant, EJ's was a facade grant.
I'm looking at the 3-story or the old ShopRite.
Yeah, so, but they just have to apply for a facade grant, because we do have facade grants available,
Yeah.
so,
and there's money.
there's
they can
been
get,
probably,
so
I
you
think,
can
4 facade grants given downtown.
And that's still an even match, right?
That
5
was
to
a
5.
match.
We give them 5, and they put in 5, so $10,000. Because Martha Kay did that on her building.
Oh, yeah, she was another, so that's 5.
Yeah.
That's 5.
But maybe, if nothing more, those murals will be something to get the downtown moving a little bit. And it needs to,
And hopefully we can get secure grants, because we know one from the Tourism Bureau has grants, and then there's another one that, we're gonna work with and see what we can do on that one as well.
I've always loved those murals over and over.
Yes.
It's very pretty, yeah. But
How did Orland pay for theirs? You know?
I'm not sure if she did grants, I would guess that they probably did some grants. Well, they did a fundraiser too.
well, Orland did a big fundraiser.
Yeah, they had a big fundraiser for theirs.
Yeah, the ladies of Orland had tea parties and and they raised some bucks
They
with
did.
those tea parties. Maybe that's something we should do.
Have a tea party.
So, any more questions on that?
Awesome idea.
So, are we good on that? One
You
motion?
need a motion.
Motion to
You can call it year-end purchases because there's a couple.
year-end purchases.
So moved.
Got a motion by Barry, do I have a second? Got a second by Bill, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And then in the same situation, if something comes in, like for one, we're still waiting on a quote from Franz Nursery, and I don't know if the guys come up with anything else. If we can also give a motion that Linda can approve, anything that may come in before year's end.
I'll make a motion to, you can sign anything.
Whatever needs to be signed. Okay, I got a motion.
Needs to be signed.
I have a motion by Scott, giving authority that I can approve and sign any other things that come in. Do I have a second? Second by Ashley, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Annual transfer.
Yes, we just need a motion, that we can, we do this every year, so that it's in the minutes, that, approves the transfers for 2025.
This is our normal annual transfer that we do every year in December. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion by Ashley, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Scott, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Encumbrance of funds, you have a listing of funds that we want to encumber before year end, because these are things that will take place after the first of the year.
There's
Any
two things.
questions?
Two things to add, if we can. One is a swing, I didn't see it, that I had that one on here. And that for the park, and it's 5,800. You actually approved the purchase last month, or last meeting, but you don't have it on the encumbrances. And then the park with the landscaping going into the park itself down there. Hugate has given us an estimate on that. I think it was like 1,600. And so we would cover that so that they can utilize as much of the park landscaping budget. He's gonna dress that up a little bit so that it gives it a little more per detail. And I think those are what we have, so far.
Any questions on the encumbrance of funds for 2025? Do you have a motion to approve the encumbrance?
So moved.
Got a motion by Barry, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Scott, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Write-offs for 2025.
And I put that on there before I reached out to the girls for their list, and they said that everything that we have is in collections. So we don't actually have anything for anything for 2025.
So no write-offs.
No.
Wow, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The next item, Region 3A appointment. Kathy's been on that, and I'm going to presume if we approve, you would continue.
Sure.
She would continue on Region 3A. Is that a motion?
Yes, ma'am.
They got a motion by Bill
I'll second
for
that.
Kathy to continue on the Region 3A Board of Directors. Second by Ash, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else for the good of the clan? All right, anything else?
Oh, if we could just approve that it's okay to reach out to have someone talk about that. Up there for that building purchase.
Okay. Motion?
Yeah.
Got a motion by Scott, do I have a second? Second by Ashley, all those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Anything else?
I believe that is it for me.
Okay. Motion to adjourn? Motion by Scott, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Bill, all those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries.
Perfect.